Hello, and today this is my longest video on Ratchet and Clank for PS4 at this moment. We're in part 10 and we'll be going through a lot in this video. So yeah, this will be my longest video. I'll be talking about a lot of things here. So let's just begin.
Please stay inside your homes while we manage the crisis. Thank you.
Let's clear out those amoeboids. I have a new McMark's hoverboard I want to try out.
Anyway, so if you haven't seen part 9, last time I have saved Skid McMarks from the blarg that was attacking him, and we got a hoverboard from him. So we're going to be racing inside the hoverboard races and all that on Skid McMark's hoverboard he just gave us. So yeah, how about that? So anyways, we're just gonna throw bombs at these weird green things. Also, these green things does kind of remind me of that weird the weird monster from Monsters Inc. Ooh, you know, the one that says "You didn't turn in your paperwork, Mike Wazowski." You that girl, that woman. Yeah, that's what those creatures remind me of. Not for a while, not for too long. It started to remind me of that girl from Monsters Inc. Not too long ago when I started watching some random everything wrong with videos on Ratchet and Clank that was on YouTube. And they still are, huh? Okay, the sound effect just... I don't know what just happened there, but alright then. Alright, level up. Mike Wazowski, still didn't turn the paperwork. Come on, man. I'm trying to do my job here. Stop splitting me into two. Yeah, did I mention this was actually going to be an hour-long video? Yeah. Ratchet and Clank has so much to go through that we're going to do an entire hour-long video trying to beat a lot of stuff about the game. Well, speaking of which, there's actually two halves I made for this video. So the footage you're seeing here, there's actually two like chapters to it. First chapter is like old footage from like a few weeks ago, and the chapter 2 footage is basically the new footage that I made not too long ago. There's Zircom. I'll be buying Mr. Zircom right now. Yeah, he's not really that good at it. How Mr. Zircon works is that when you release him and all that, he would start shooting for you. But he basically have like one hit point where if he gets hit once, he instantly dies. But you can always respawn him after he dies. So yeah, if you want a little buddy to help you, then just get Mr. Zircon to help you. He's very fun at fighting. He's very good at fighting.
Mike Wazowski, because you didn't listen to me, I got this tank to kill you. Come on, Mike Wazowski.
So where did the tank come from anyways? That's a weird way for a tank to explode. Anyway, so we're just gonna get all these bolts. Because apparently in this universe, or at least this galaxy, bolts are currency. So yeah, the more bolts you get, the more money you have.
I doubt that's the last of them.
Yeah, it's never the last of them. It's just gonna be the last of us now. Alright, so now we have activated these things that we can grapple onto. Yeah. This is pretty fun, huh? Just grappling onto these little grappling things. And just swinging around. So right here, we're just going to be exploring and seeing what we can do right now.
Oh boy, out of ammo.
At this so yeah. At this point, there's a little section where you can get a little weapon. And, well, remember when last time when, back in part 9, where Clank said we should stay inside Iridia so we can actually, get a new weapon? Well, I didn't listen to him and went to, this place too early. So now we're just gonna have to, so here, we're just seeing me here. I'm just trying to explore and seeing what I can do before I go back to Iridia and get what I need to get so I can actually beat a section of this level so I can actually get get a weapon that is exclusive to this level that I can actually take to the Globia thing so I can actually fight a boss and all that. That's why I made this video. This is why, and the reason why I made me doing this all inside part 10, only so I don't have to actually take too long to actually upload this into parts. It's like, would you really like? I think it's best that we can actually have this entire like story of me just figuring out how much of an idiot I am inside just one video. And also, I probably would also make another hour-long video in the future in this playthrough, but it just sees. But that's just probably just how it goes inside it. Also, speaking of games, I have a question. What Sonic game would you want me to play whenever I get a Xbox 360 capture card? Because if I ever get a capture card, I'm hoping that it can at least record videos off of the Xbox 360 whenever I get that capture card. The reason why I'm more interested in Xbox 360 capture card is so I can actually record games, record some of my favorite and least favorite Sonic games on the Xbox 360. Like Sonic Generation, Sonic 06, and all that. And I have a bunch of Sonic games for the Xbox 360, so yeah. Tell me in the comments down below, what Sonic games do you want me to play whenever I get a capture card for the Xbox 360? Anyway, so we destroyed the paperwork girl train track tank. That makes sense. That's totally his name. Speaking of trains, I would continue on the Thomas the Tank Engine thing, but I'll probably just go into like the theme of Super Mario Bros. 3. Now it looks like Ratchet's like, so, what should I do now? Bombs. So we'll be back in this little area in the future. We're just gonna have to be doing something else for a little bit before we come back to here. It's just at this point I just don't know about that. And this is why you should do a test playthrough before you actually start doing an actual playthrough. So you can actually know what you're supposed to do before you actually do the actual playthrough. This is punishment for me to not actually doing the test playthrough and all that. So yeah. This is why I mentioned like back inside like my Sonic CD Part 2 video, where I mentioned that I have to play Sonic to 2 playthroughs of Sonic 06. One test playthrough and another full playthrough. And the reason why and like I said, I'm doing a test playthrough so I can actually practice for the full playthrough. And as you can tell, as a little punishment for me for not actually caring and all that, I have no clue where I'm supposed to go inside this little game.
Keep searching the station here.
So here's all the plants we have. Not really anything too special here.
Looks like we've still got some work to do here.
Nebula. So there's not really that much to actually do inside Nebula at this point of the game. Since that, at this point, we don't have the type of weapon that would actually unlock for an entire section of this level.
And so our heroes return to Operation Falling Star. Their mission, to seek out and destroy Drek's top secret experiment. At this point, Ratchet realized he would have to go to Rilgar and find a trespasser.
Yeah, we gotta go to Rilgar now. Well, actually, no, we have to go to Iridia first, then go to Rilgar, and then come back to here. I know, it's pretty confusing, but that's what we have to exactly do. And also, we'll be coming back here 2 more times to Nebula. 1 more time is just a reminder of me what I'm supposed to be doing. And the second time is we're actually finishing off our mission inside Nebula. So yeah, how about that? And also, I still remember those bridges that sounds like the rails from Splatoon 2, okay? Also, speaking of Splatoon 2, Nah, whatever. And so we're back at Rilgar. We still can't get the weapon yet, but we still have a little. But we're just going to continue exploring. Amiiboys? Amiiboys. My boy. My boy and B-boys.
So until they arrive, the race is postponed. Please stay inside your homes while we manage the crisis. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Clear out those amiiboids. I have a new
So as you can tell, because we don't have the weapon yet, we gonna actually do a puzzle that would actually let us get through the section with the fish yet. And the weapon for that mission there is unlocked inside a nebula. Oh my god, I've been saying this so much I forgot how to say it. Like, that makes sense. It makes more sense the other way around. Blech. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Say cheese. Or, well, goop, to be exact. I have a question. Why does people actually ask their viewers on YouTube to subscribe to their channel? It's a weird question. It's a weird thing I always wondered. Like, really, you expect to just say, oh, click here, click, go exit out full screen of the video, then okay, I don't even know what I'm trying to see here, but go to the subscribe button and click it, and then click on the bell so you get notified, and then click on the like button because you actually like it. I don't know why people actually do ask that to their viewers. Like, your like button really does sort of make sense. Like, if they like it, they would just go like if they like the video and want to like it, like, yeah, like the video. But what about but I don't get the sharing part instead of like situation. Heck, if I love a video so like, there's a lot of videos that I really love that I still want to show to other people. Like some other people that like for example, I love to watch like a Gmod animation. Like, I'm a type of person that likes to watching Gmod animations of Splatoon on YouTube. Those are pretty fun in my opinion, and I get a lot of laughs from those videos on YouTube. Whoever makes them. But even though I really do love them, and heck, I like so many, it's literally the reason why I have over 2,000 like videos. But still, yeah, I like over 2,000 videos, and I could bet most of them are basically just Splatoon Gmod videos. So yeah, because I like those. So yeah, but even though I like those so much, I wouldn't just share them to, like, for example, like my dad. Like, even though my dad actually does watch my videos, thanks man. But still, my dad, even though he doesn't really care about about the things that I like to have fun with, like watch those Gmod videos, I don't think he would actually care about watching those. I don't think that it would be. He's not like a fan of Splatoon. Well, to my knowledge, he's not a fan of Splatoon. So I want to just share a Splatoon Gmod video with him, even if I liked it so much. Like, there's some things I would share with him, but mostly those would just be my own videos because, yeah, he likes watching my videos for some random reason. I seem to always forget how this weapon actually works. Don't ask me why. That just seems to happen with me a lot.
Mike Wazowski, stop breaking all these doors and go check your paperwork.
Well, speaking of which, those guy that is shooting the goop does kind of remind me of those little patrol dudes from Monsters Inc. that goes checking the other monsters that touched the little child stuff.
Mike Wazowski.
I'm for some reason not wearing the suit I should be wearing. Because everyone else... Okay, I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. I'm not even good at my jokes anymore. Also continuing what I was mentioning earlier, I want people on YouTube who ask their viewers to subscribe to their channel. Why would you do that? Like, I understand telling them that if you like the video, click on the like button. Like, actually you basically teaching them how to work your life on YouTube. But why would you tell them to subscribe? Like telling them how the subscribe button works and all that, I understand that, but why tell them like subscribe to the channel for more content? Like overall, if they want more content from you, they don't need to subscribe. Heck, there's a lot of channels that I still haven't subscribed yet because of certain reasons, and I'm keeping up with some of their videos. Who's talking? Hey, he's dead.
Hopefully now they put the race back on.
Anyways, I would say it's time to heal up, but then again, it wouldn't really be time to heal up since we are fully healed.
Citizens to thank. Ratchet and Clank. The race is back on, so stay tuned for updates.
Anyway, so now we're going to some races.
I'm Starlene. Are you here for the race?
You know it.
Enthusiasm. I like it. All right, head inside. The first race starts in a few minutes.
Anyway, so we're going to be starting off some races, some hoverboard racing. Just to let you know, the levels aren't that different from the actual, or the 3 levels aren't really that different. The only thing that has differences between them is, weirdly enough, bombs. Like the easy mode has no bombs at all that I know of, or at least maybe if there is, it'll be shown enough in the footage, as we see here. The medium mode of the stage has a little bit more bombs, and the hard mode is packed with bombs. Like, yes, I was still able to beat it perfectly fine. Heck, one of my favorite video games of all time is a hoverboard racing game, Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, but still. Why? But still, yeah. I never get why the hard mode of this stage has tons of bombs. That just never. I just never understand that.
Please put your shirt back on.
Wait, someone just took off their shirt? I bet it's a. If it's someone that actually is smart, I bet it's a dude.
Sent him careening off the track. Thankfully, the track's teleport system would bring him back to the action.
Knowing Ratchet and Clank probably wouldn't be a dude. Because they're gonna have jokes. They probably would have jokes like that. not to the point where they actually show it. Just they just say it. It's a T-rated franchise, duh. Well, this is except for a few games that are E10 and up, but still, most of the games are T-rated. Speaking of games that are platformers, that has lots of guns that are similar to Splatoon. Shadow the Hedgehog. Remember that game? Yeah, one of the worst Sonic games ever. Yeah,
Come back anytime. They're always giving away cool prizes here.
I actually forgot what I was going to say about Shadow the Hedgehog. Anyway, so now we're just going to go off and race some more racers and all that. Oh, look at that. I'm at the top of the leaderboard. Wow.
Of course, we probably have better things to do.
Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. Besides, you actually really don't. You have nothing else to do now. Can you see this door? See? We can't enter it right now. We have to do some other things to actually get to that area.
I'm ready when you are.
Ooh, we got bombed.
Whoa, the Blackwater City hoverboard track. I've only seen it on my holo screen back on Velden.
You're back. We can do another race if you want.
Nah, he was always here, girl. And there goes the
You
TNT
want to go
block.
for the world record,
Great.
don't you?
Whatever.
I'm ready when you are.
Wah. Anyways, we're just gonna be all edgy and stand at the balcony. Because that's what we are. Edgy.
You're back. We can do
We were
another
always
race if you
here,
want.
girl! I guess she's blind, or she never look, or she just considers someone's gone if she does, if they just run out of her sight. Anyway, so here's the media mode of this track. As just I said, there's a lot more bombs in the track, and I think they're insta kills. I'm not too sure about it. To my knowledge, I don't think I ever have been hit by the bomb. So yeah. Also, to be honest, this is actually the first time I'm actually doing this. I never actually went against these bombs, went on this track with the bombs before this. And I did pretty well on this track. I can't believe I did so well on something for the first try. Like, for stuff like Sonic Forces, that's pretty, well, duh stuff, because my favorite video game of all time is Sonic Generations, and that's all about boosting. So why wouldn't I be good at Sonic Forces? But I never played the hoverboard races inside the Ratchet and Clank series. Heck, I don't think there actually is any hoverboard races inside Up Your Arsenal. And remember, Up Your Arsenal and Ratchet and Clank for PS4 are the only Ratchet and Clank games I have. I don't regret it. I still love the franchise, but still. Yay, Ratchet takes the lead. The lead has been taken by Ratchet. He's a burglar now. He took in the lead. So anyway, so we're in first place, just jumping around, just to beat Sam. Or not, whatever. We lost the lead, man. We lost the lead. Oh, dang it.
Sorry, but come back anytime.
That was weird.
Get ready, racers. On your mark. Get set. Go!
So we're just gonna have to retry that race. Nothing too hard about this. Just jumping through the track, just riding through all these hoverboards, racing everyone. Woo! Woo! So like I said, I barely get hit by the bombs, and I don't even know if they're insta-kill. I think I was hit by the bomb earlier, and that's why I fall into my death, but nah, I don't know. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Can't stick around and to keep moving on. And no lies ahead, only one way to find out. Must keep on moving ahead. I'm making random noises and I don't know why. Don't know me nobody, blah 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 blah. Yay! Apparently. Oh, so those are T blocks. Those are literally T blocks. I don't know if that was a Superman thing. I don't think it was. Zoom. Anyway, so we made it the first place inside the medium mode. And next off, we're going to the hard mode.
You earned it.
still at the top of the leaderboard.
Yes, we qualified for the Gold Cup. So tempting.
Something tells me that these are just pretty much a ripoff. They're actually not hard at all, and they're just tricking you to be hard.
Get set. Go.
Whee! Anyway, so here's the hard mode.
Clank are
Like I said, the hard mode has...
that
okay, that guy just literally phased through the bomb.
find out.
That guy literally phased through the row bombs. What? Alright, whatever. And like I said, there's a lot more bombs in this track. And as you can tell, I was doing so well that I avoided the bombs easily. And I know this track now more than others, ever. So yeah, the bombs aren't too much of a problem for me now. Because I'm that cool. Square? I don't know why saying square. I think that's the boost button or something. And if it is, then... Ah!
This is just a reminder that viewers are not permitted on the course. Yes, we see you, and please put your shirt back on.
I don't get it. It's a random joke that I don't get. Because I was not paying attention, that's why. If I was paying attention, I probably would get the joke. And so we got this little Skid McMarks clone we're racing here, and I think he just also phased through the bombs just like the other dude did. So these little guys just phasing through the bombs like they're nothing. Huh. At least they're not Crash Bandicoot, because if he touched the bombs, he would have been instantly dead.
The lead.
And he lost his lead.
Holy wowzers, you're like amazing. You should think about going pro.
Except we can't. Because this is all we have. There's no more after this, guys. Sorry.
You're back. We can do another race if you want.
Shut up. So anyways, we'll be going off and... So now we got all those races done. So now we'll be jumping around at the speed of sound. And sooner or later we'll be start going to Iridia. So yeah, how about that? We finally actually going back to Iridia. Just a few seconds because I have to ride this taxi. So this taxi you see here, it doesn't really do much. It just takes you back to your little spot here.
Got some hoverboard skills. I could use someone like you. Come see me and let's talk business. I ain't saying where I am, but the sewers under this here city, yeah, they're pretty interesting, don't you think?
Oh, okay. Anyway, so let's do a little bit more exploring before we actually get there. I like how those weird glitches where Ratchet and Clank just slowly falls to the ground. It's just a random glitch that I really love. And again, Ratchet and Clank were starting to float there. Also, the back of the taxi looks like a face. And then the lot cars look like faces. What do you expect? Heck, there's even cars inside movies that look like faces. Who knows exactly what they're supposed to have? Faces.
Hey, wanna race again?
No! Done racing. For this entire playthrough. At least, I think that I'm done racing for this entire playthrough. Anyways, there's not that much to do left here. So we're just gonna mess around now. And now we're going to be teleporting soon. Teleport. And now we're inside the loading screen again. So now we're going to newer footage. This is the chapter 2 I mentioned earlier. So here, this is not too old footage. This is actually pretty new footage. I made this not too long ago. So here we're just trying to go off and,
You want to go for the world record, don't you?
no.
I'm ready when you are.
No. So here we're just going to go to Iridia and go after the little weapon I was hinting earlier.
You've got enough bolts for the Groovitron. Come see me.
Groovitron? Not too interested in dancing right now. Or making the enemies dance. That's what the Groovitron does. It just makes the enemies dance. Because apparently weapons can do that?
Where to next?
The nav computer indicates that there is an important gadget.
Alright, we just make Clank shut up again. Because we know where we're supposed to go now. Because in my test playthrough, I figured out that how to get to that little weapon that we need that's inside Iridia. So I'm doing it again inside my actual playthrough that I'm recording. This is why we need to do test playthroughs before our full playthroughs.
Ratchet and Clank return to
Like,
Iridia.
yes, it would be cool having everything original to us. Would you rather have an hour-long video of us trying to figure out what we're supposed to do?
Useful there.
Or would you actually want a video that actually tells you what you're supposed to do right off the bat? That's why that's why you basically should watch like for example, watch a video that when you watch a video of a playthrough of, so basically if you watch a playthrough of a collectathon like Super Mario 64 or Banjo-Kazooie, like which one should you watch? Which one's better to watch? The one where it has the playthrough that has there's a first time playthrough, and the person has no idea what they're supposed to do, or an actual professional playthrough that actually has the person knowing what they're supposed to do. Like, yes, there probably could be fun watching someone that doesn't know how to play the game, but wouldn't it be a lot more interesting to see someone actually knowing what they're supposed to do? Besides, it would get pretty annoying watching someone not knowing what they're supposed to do. And if you know what you're supposed to do, you're just going to start yelling at the computer screen or your phone or your TV screen.
Ratchet and Clank found a portable hydro displacer designed by Dr. Nefarious. This ingenious device promised to move water from one place to the other.
Anyways, so yeah. Quark just explained what the weapon does. So yeah, we need this weapon so we can actually work with the water that we saw earlier inside Nebula or whatever.
Just a push of a button, the duo could now fill an entire swimming pool.
Yeah.
Originally designed to unclog Valkyrie toilets, Ratchet would find the hydro displacer invaluable in navigating the sewers of the galaxy.
We should head back to the ship.
Anyways, so now we're heading back to the ship and we're going to go off and yeah. What was that? Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot it. So here we're just going to go off and use the magnet boots again. Here's a section that I don't have the weapon for. I think it's the weapon that you get it by using the hydro disposer or whatever. Okay, now looking at that, I don't think that's actually the case. but I'll talk about that later when I actually get the weapon. Right now, we're just going to go off and get one weapon that we actually need for now, so we can actually beat the rest of Nebula. I mean, seriously, we have been working. I mean, seriously, we have been exploring this place for so long.
Which planet should we go to?
You might enjoy the hoverboard races held.
So we have been exploring in this place, these two planets for so long, and we still haven't found the weapon that we need for Nebula. Anyway, so if you might be wondering why am I going to Nebula, even though I mentioned I don't have the weapon for this section yet. Well, here at this point, I actually thought that I actually had the weapon I needed. When, well, obviously, I don't. Heck, why would there be water inside this spaceship?
And so our heroes
Except for
return
drinking.
to Operation Falling Star. Their mission, to seek out and destroy Drek's top secret experiments. At this point, Ratchet realized he would have to go to Rilgar and find a trespasser.
Thanks, Quark.
Let's pick a new planet.
Whatever planet you will choose, it will not be new, man. Rilgar. I seem to always forget how you pronounce his name. Anyways, so now we're in Rilgar.
The heroes return to Rilgar for the sole purpose of exploring the sewer system.
Yeah.
What would they find inside?
So yeah, as you can see, using the hydro pump or whatever, it increases and decreases the water level. There, I didn't make a mistake there. Also, if any of you were wondering about that weird Ratchet icon in the bottom left hand corner, don't ask me. I have no clue at all. Anyway, so now we're just gonna break some metal here so we can actually swim through here. Because when we get through this area, we'll be swimming, because we increase the water level and to the point where we actually can swim in it. Get out of here.
Holding his breath, our intrepid Lombax delves the depths of deepness.
To be honest, of how Ratchet and Clank actually swims in this game, I would actually wish it would actually control the same exact way inside of Banjo-Kazooie. I mean, seriously, how the swimming mechanic works inside Ratchet and Clank is a lot better than any other platformer game. And I think that a few platformer games like Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie and Super Mario 64 would be a lot better with that swimming mechanic. I'm just saying. Ah, whatever. Still a cool idea, though. And if you're wondering about why it glitched there, I didn't glitch there. That little frame rate weird thing, whatever you saw there, that wasn't any footage problems. That's just me skipping from one footage to another. Nothing too special about it. Again, like I said, I can only record videos close to 15 minutes. And hey, at least I'm not showing off any footage from my Nintendo Switch. That only goes for 30 seconds.
The water is rising.
That was close. This place looks like bad news. Better keep our eyes peeled, Clank.
Anyways, so now we got into this weird tank area. So we got a new weapon that will be getting soon. We're just gonna have to actually look at the dude.
He has anything to open this lock.
Alright, let's go walk to him.
Hey, pal. You got any of them Rhino holo cards?
What's a rhino?
Only the most
Yeah,
powerful
Rhino is an
super weapon in
acronym for Rip You a New
Stands for
One.
Rip you a new
Oh, I know, Rip You New One.
Gadgetron
Rip You a New One.
They knew the
Yeah,
plans
Rip
would
You a
be
New
too
One.
dangerous to
But
leave
still,
anyone
yeah.
patient. So they split 'em up.
Yeah, no, I think it's actually is called Rip Ya a New One.
Me and my
But still, yeah, that's the
associates
Rhino.
like
It's an
to acquire
acronym.
these holo cards,
And I think
thus
that's the only weapon in this game that actually has a name of an
Yes, if we
acronym.
give you all the holo cards,
It's not
you'll
better than the acronyms you find in Phineas and Ferb, but still.
Industrious friend. Here, take this trespasser. It may help facilitate the acquisition of said merchandise.
Also, when you actually, I have to mention here, when I first heard that dude's talk, it reminded me of like some kind of drug dealer or something like, you want some drugs, man? It tastes good. You love some drugs? Oh, yeah. Smells good, huh? Oh, yeah, drugs. But jokes aside, yeah, that's really what I thought of when I first heard that dude's voice. Anyways, this video is about to end soon, so we're just gonna fly in the taxi. And so, yeah. I'll see you guys, Oh wait, oh yeah. I just realized we're actually not near done yet. We still have an entire boss to take care of. Jeez. I can't believe I just realized that.
ready to fly. Just need some
Okay, I
coordinates.
thought this video was about to end. I mean, seriously, how wouldn't I? It's basically like an hour long. And heck, I'm starting to feel a little bit hungry right now. So now we're finally going back to Nebula. Finally finish off Operation Shooting Star. Woo! No, whatever. I wish I had a Rhino. So I could whip you a new one.
And so
I like how
heroes
Quark
return to
just
Operation Falling
interrupts
Star.
the
Their
little
mission,
dude
to seek
inside
out
the
and
little
destroy Dreck's
G
top secret
boxes that
experiments.
gives you weapons and all that when you pay for them. Anyway, so here in this puzzle, you can tell that you're just supposed to line up the lights. See here, just to line up the lights into the little dots there, and also the little weird black rectangles inside of the circles. Those actually does block the laser, some of the lasers. So yeah, you should take them down. Also, that little dude inside the little spaceship remind me of Invader. Remind me of a little bit of the bad guy of this game. I forgot his name, but whatever. I think that's a good thing. It won't spoil too much for now. And also now thinking about it, he does kind of remind me of Invader Zim. Speaking of which, I did recently watch the Invader Zim movie on Netflix. And if you want my opinion on it, it's actually a pretty awesome movie. And for a non-Invader Zim fan, I really do recommend the movie to anyone, and it would be a great start to many different fans of Invader Zim.
Has been growing his own army.
This is just a reminder that all projects, files, and experiments are the property of Ratchet. However, I welcome all feedback. Should you disagree,
He welcomes all defects.
feel free to voice
Yeah.
your concerns to one of the
No one should believe him at all.
patrolling the hall.
I mean, seriously, how can you believe someone that welcomes all, that says he welcomes all defects when he tried killing one of his defects? Welcome all defects. Come to your grave. This is where you'll be sleeping for, well, forever now. Jump in, guys. I know you love it.
To scare off Captain Quark. Unless there are spiders. Are there spiders? No, I'll never get comfortable in this bed. Mission control, where I'm monitoring you from.
I love some of the jokes that Quark makes. Also, when I actually started fighting here, I actually thought I was in like an arena and I had to kill all the enemies. But then I realized, no, I just had to activate the 2 switches and then just get out of here. Run, scram. Ah!
I recently learned that a few of you have been sneaking into our restricted area to feed subject 8.
And we're dead. Ugh. Also, that ugh reminded me of Jason Griffith's ugh for Sonic.
Hello, Lars. I recently learned that a few of you have been sneaking into our restricted area to feed subject 857.
I don't know how to use this weapon again. I mean, seriously, this is the weapon I mostly forget about. Even though it's a very useful one. So weird. Flamethrower. I mean, to use this, all you have to do is do that. You're just supposed to throw the wrench right at the button. Find it pretty cool of an idea. There's this flamethrower these guys. Ah, Big Bird alive! Oh no! Dummy custard! And also we got this little thick boy. He's a thick boy, huh? He's a very thick boy, huh? Thick. Speaking of thick boys, whatever happened to like Uganda Knuckles? Remember that dude? It was like a very popular meme at some point, and he just sort of died out. Whatever happened to Uganda Knuckles? I thought he was like a cool meme and all that. Like, he wasn't funny in my opinion, but he was a very interesting character, and it was a very interesting take on an alternate version of Knuckles as a meme. Nah, whatever. Ah! I'm firing my laser! Stop! Speaking of which, whatever happened to that meme too. There's a lot of memes that have died out throughout the years. And a lot of memes still exist today. Man. Anyway, so I found this puzzle here. Hey, look at all these pots! So yummy!
Attention intruder. You have entered the testing facility for a Blargian.
Why are you using CGI?
Thanks you for your sacrifice.
Captain, did you know Drek's secret project was a Blargian snaggle beast?
It is. I wonder why it wasn't in any of my intel. I was expecting something much less lethal. Don't worry. Just relax and remember what I taught you.
did you teach me?
Well, if you watch the movie, he did teach Ratchet a few things, but in the games, he doesn't really teach Ratchet anything. Anyways, in this part of the boss, all you're supposed to do is just So in this boss, you're just supposed to whack him. You're supposed to stay as far as you can and try to hit him. In the first part, I couldn't figure out what I'm supposed to do. But in the second phase in this boss, I figured out I was just supposed to flamethrower his face. I literally have to flamethrower his face. Take a flamethrower and then all over his face. Yep. Kill him. Kill him, Mr. Zircon. You can do it. You do it, man. You can do it. Is that
Dweep. Dweep. Dweep.
this weapon also caused some damage on him. Come on, kitty, kitty. Come here, kitty, kitty. Kill yourself. Because you're deeply depressed. Whatever. Also, speaking of which, has anyone saw like a sign that says don't like there's a better thing you could do when you have depression, all that and all, and you should never like end your life. It was like a sign that said that, but the sign was actually near to a store that was called Jump, and also the sign was on a building. Yeah. There was a lot of deaths there. But jokes aside, yeah. There's a lot of terrible designs out there. Heck, if you go on Reddit and just look at all those terrible designs and all that. Oh my god. There's more terrible designs than Sonic 06 is terrible designs. Mr. Zircon. Anyway, so yeah. I'll stay quiet for the rest of this boss, and also the cutscene after this boss. Okay? See ya.
Initiate cranial implant. Subject appears to have a fondness for falling into lava. Jim, let's boost the neurotransmitters and see if we can add a few IQ points to this dimwit.
Mr. Zircon is here to kill. Mr. Zircon gives you from the champion of suffering. Have you been killed by Mr. Zircon yet?
Please, don't hurt me.
Tell us what you hang on.
Tell us what you know about Drek's plan.
Whoa. Thanks. Yeah, what he said.
I can give you this info bot.
Well, you watch this one, pal. I'm just gonna take 5.
Greetings, Blarg imbeciles. If you're watching this infobot, you've been selected for the beta trial of my latest invention, the XK-81 jetpack! Though initial testing had a few small setbacks, I'm happy to report that I worked out all of the kinks. Now you can use your XK-81 jetpack to traverse the skies, giving you an advantage over those morons on the ground. The XK-81 jetpack. Come pick yours up at our base on Gaspar.
Dr. Nefarious is not responsible for death, dismemberment, or irreparable injury to your central nervous system.
Captain, it's Ratchet. We just defeated the Snaggle Beast and found out what Drek is up to.
You did? But that's impressive.
Anyway, so yeah, that's the boss. Not really anything else to talk about here. So I'll see you guys later for part 11 of our Ratchet and Clank playthrough. And yeah, and while the rest of the recording goes on, you'll be seeing me getting a little bit of collectibles, like those little cars we mentioned earlier. Yeah, I decided if I can, I'll just collect them. Anyway, so I'll see you later for part 11, and I'll show you the rest of the footage that is here.
Hey, I bet the Rangers could use jetpacks. Should we head to Gaspar and see if we can get some?
I've always wanted one of those. If you can get one, ours can build a few more for the Rangers. I hereby assign you the not at all deadly mission of acquiring one jetpack. Captain Quark must fly like a bird.
Ratchet, look out! Keep going. I'll be with you every step of the... Oh, come on! He was out of bounds! Open your eyes!